have any other just real quick top level thing for us, Zane?
Yeah, if you want to go up to your address bar where it says youtube.com and where it says / erase everything and instead write editor, because there's a pretty cool thing back in the editor that I like to show off that not a lot of people know about. So since we're on the topic of editing, and you can already see that Lon's played around with the editor a little bit as is, this is the YouTube editor. And if you go to youtube.com/editor, whatever YouTube channel that you're currently logged into, that's where it'll take you. This is why you can also see other videos that Lon has made, because the intent of this is your library of videos, your uploads. Your uploads of your YouTube channel become the library that you can further edit. That's pretty cool, but Lon, do me a favor, and just to the right of the little camera button that you see in the settings, just to the right of the window, click on that.
Creative Commons?
Yep.
Nice.
Creative Commons. Interesting. So do you see what it says at the top there? It says Remix Creative Commons Videos. You can literally search for Creative Commons licensed videos, and you can create a whole new video. Now, what I like to use this for is they use this in the editing world, right? The lingo, this is called B-roll.
B-roll,
right?
yep.
Right, it's just extra footage to keep people engaged. Lon, I don't know if you know the general rule of thumb, but it's basically every 3 to 5 seconds the camera is changing in television or movies to keep people engaged, right?
Correct.
So if you want people to stay more engaged with your content, especially with commercials, they'll just add stock footage, which is considered B-roll, on top of the voiceover or whatever it is that's happening to keep it more interesting. So as you can see, Lon is searching for computer, right? And now what's going to pull up is that all of the content that people have uploaded to YouTube, it's just a little setting when you upload a video. You can choose standard YouTube license, which means that you have the right to say, hey, someone's copying my content. Or you can say, make this Creative Commons content, and it puts it into this database that other people can search and use your content. You're giving that license away. It's like private label rights on YouTube. The thing with Creative Commons is that you have to give attribution to the original creator. But the cool thing with YouTube, especially with the editor, is that because you are using the editor, if you stitch together a bunch of video clips together, then what will happen is that YouTube will automatically make the attributions for you. So you don't have to write it in your description. It's already there. And it actually links to that other video, which I don't have any concrete proof, but to me that looks like a very, very powerful backlinking system, right? Because you're passing the authority of your content to the Creative Commons video and vice versa, right? So with that said, again, that's more of a top-level thing that if you're looking for extra footage to spice up your video, or even if you don't have any footage, I'll do very broad searches like nature or traffic, or just, again, very, very broad content that I can say, okay, here's a 3-second shot of nature, or a 3-second shot of people bustling around very quickly. Anything that you would see in a stock footage website, or stock image website, you can find, for the most part, here in the YouTube editor through the Creative Commons.
Well, I'll tell you what is really nice, that it puts the attribution in automatically, because if there is a pain in the butt, it is using Creative Commons like images and stuff and trying to keep track of the attribution.
Yep. Now, I will also tell you that if you want to play around with it more, you can actually also add, there's an entire database. If you click on the little note between the picture and the 2 triangles, you can actually add music, royalty-free music, to your video. But here's the thing, they're still perfecting it, right? Yeah. So the thing that I don't like is that you can't turn down the volume enough, you can't turn down the music enough and raise the volume of your audio enough just yet. They're almost there, but I believe that the background audio, if you added it through YouTube, would clash too much. So if you want to have background music, just follow Lon's course and add the background music to your video,
to your clip,
Camtasia. Now the other thing I'll point out is if you mouse over the little where it kind of looks like a lock between the title of the song and the title of the band, right? So a little bit further to the left, yeah, you see right there. So it says if you use this song, the song owner might show ads on your video. That's a heavy might, because there's not as many people out there right now that understand YouTube's advertising platform. So this doesn't mean that there's definitely going to be an advertisement, but it's probably best to steer away from any music content that says it might post an ad, because the last thing you want, right,
Yeah.
is having an ad on top of your ad.
Yeah, seriously. I'm not
So
a
keep
fan
that in
of
mind.
the ads anyway, but
Right.
there you go.
I've got a million of these little things here and there, but I'm happy to kind of play it by ear.
You really do. But I just wanted to pick your brain for a little bit because we haven't chatted for a
Sure.
while. I pick up something every single time. And just to let everybody know, Zane does have a new thing coming out next week, and we'll be able to go watch some live stuff on Hangouts. And he's going to dispense just a complete pile of information that we can use immediately.